Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Today, we are making Noodles Romanov. You're not going to want to miss this. Well, thanks for stopping by. If this is your first time watching, or if you just want to learn how to make great food, or maybe start your own cooking channel, then go ahead and start by clicking that subscribe button in the corner and then clicking that notification bell to be notified each and every time we upload new content. Well, before we begin anything, I just want to show you my cookbook, Food for 50. This is where we're getting the recipe from, and it is a food for 50, means food for 50. Each recipe is scaled for 50 people. Since I don't know what the conversion factor is going to be, because I don't know what the yield's going to be on that aluminum foil pan that we're using, I cannot really do a conversion factor for all the ingredients in this recipe. So I'm just going to make it as I see it needs to be made for that pan. So I won't mislead you. I'm going to try my best to convert this down later and put the recipe into the description box below so you can get a good idea of what it takes to make this. But this is a great cookbook. It cost me about 70 bucks. It's got everything in there from the construction of recipes to how to write menus, different kinds of menus, egg cookery, fish cookery. It's got all the breakdowns of your primal cuts for pork and beef and lamb, and it's got desserts, recipes for everything in here. It's a wonderful cookbook, Food for 50. I'm not making any money off this, so I'm just showing it to you. But it's a very good cookbook. Very, very good cookbook. So let's get into the kitchen. But here are our ingredients. We're going to start out with some noodles. And then we got some butter, onion, garlic, flour. And we've got cottage cheese, sour cream, milk. This is paprika. Or paprika. And then I've got some 6 cheese Italian. It calls for Parmesan, but this was on sale. I got three for $5. And then some sharp cheddar that we're going to throw on top of all this creamy goodness with the noodles. I've got the egg noodles boiling as we speak. So when those are done, I will drain them and then shock them with cold water and hold them until we get ready to put them in with the sauce. As with most of our videos, we do onion and garlic. So I am just going to cut up our onion and cut up our garlic. And we are going to use the garlic and the onion in the sauteed butter that I'm going to start right now. All right, our butter is almost melted in our pan. I'm going to add our garlic and our onion. Now we're just going to let this saute down until it is nice and translucent. And then we'll add the flour and make a roux. Now the recipe did not call for it to be a certain cut on the onions. So I like to know what's in there, so I leave it at kind of a medium dice. But this smells and looks fantastic, that garlic and onion. I think I know now why I get the sniffles when I do shows, because I think I'm allergic to the aromatics when we cook, because I do it at work too. So, but we are now going to add the flour and thicken this up and make our roux. I'm going to add about half of it. Whoop, well, I guess I'm adding all of it. And I'm going to just stir this up. All right, now we're going to add our milk. Just going to add about a cup to start with. All right, I have beaten all the lumps out of there. We got onions and garlic. Now we're going to wait for the bubbles to come and watch it start to thicken. All right, we see the bubbles starting. The sauce has thickened. So I am going to add the cottage cheese. About half of this container. And I'm going to add the sour cream as well. Again, about 2 heaping tablespoons. I'm going to mix this all up. Incorporate this whole thing. And then add about half a cup of the Parmesan cheese. And about a tablespoon of paprika. I'm going to shut the power or the flame off because it's done. I'm going to put the pasta in it too. Yeah, I'm going to mix this up until it's really well incorporated, and then I'm going to put it into our aluminum pan here, and then I'm going to show you the next step, but I need 2 hands to do that, so just hang on. Okay, I put all the noodles and sauce into this aluminum foil pan, and then I covered it with 1 pound of cheddar cheese. I am going to put this into the oven for 30 minutes or until the cheese melts and we get about 180 degrees. Remember, the pasta and sauce is already hot, so it shouldn't take too long. All right, well, there it is. It just came out of the oven. I am going to let this just set for just a minute, and then I'm going to plate it up, and then we will take some awesome pictures of it for social media. Put those pictures into the timeline of this video with some groovy music, and then we'll come back and taste it and say goodbye. All right, well, this smells good, and it just is so rich and so cheesy. I'm gonna grab a bite of this and let you know how that tastes. All right, well, there is the Noodles Romanov. Very hot. Very hot. I'm going to try this out. Wow. Very cheesy. You know, I'm surprised because if you watch me, you know I like my chicken base in cream. Doesn't need it. I didn't even put salt and pepper. I didn't really put any seasoning at all on this. It's just the cottage cheese, sour cream, milk, onions, and garlic with the flour roux and all those cheeses. This is an upscale macaroni and cheese. This is really good. I would suggest you use an egg noodle or a flat noodle because it takes it better, I guess. But yeah, this is, wow. That is very good. Very good. I would really try this. Thanks a lot for joining us today. We made a Noodles Romanoff, very tasty meal. I'm gonna leave that recipe right down there in the description box. And also in that description box, I'd like you to check out a couple of links. I've got my YouTube playlist down there for if you want to start a cooking channel. I've got 13 videos out that are in a playlist that will help you out in different aspects of what it takes to produce a YouTube cooking channel. Also, there is my link to my Etsy store and my itsonlyfood.biz website where I sell my fantastic seasoning, spices, and herb blends. And then TubeBuddy, which is a wonderful site for anybody that has a YouTube channel. It doesn't have to be a cooking channel, but if you have a YouTube cooking channel and you don't have TubeBuddy, click that link. It'll send you to their website, and then you can join and get all the tools that you need in order to get a lot of views and subscribers on your YouTube channel. Well, thanks a lot for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already. Like the video, leave me a comment down there below, and then share this video and this channel with everyone you know. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time right here on It's Only Food. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.